Hello, and welcome back to Fat Hippo Gaming. I hope everybody is doing well today. Current time is 5:13. I tried laying down to go to sleep last night around 9 and just laid in bed and then started getting a pounding migraine, so it's been a long night. This video probably won't be an extremely long video like my last ones have been, but we're going to get into it, and we're jumping back into some more Spacecraft. And we need to, I made myself a note yesterday. Building stuff for the other base, for the new base, the coal and brine pool. And one thing I know I didn't write down, that guy. From the looks of it, we're going to be making pumps for a while motors. Let's see here. 2 cisterns, that's 20 pumps. 2 chemical factories, that's another 10 pumps. Liquid extractor is another 20 pumps, and each pump requires motors. But I cannot remember what the last thing I was working on was. Alright, so we're out of platinum and tungsten. Pretty sure that's the building that has my titanium in it. And it is. And then the vanadium is here, and we'll add that into there because it should be fairly empty-ish. And how long do you take? 4 minutes 30 seconds. Awesome. Alright, now let's go over here. Here's this one. Small module kits, unbinium ingots. So it made 450 ingots for us. What do you have in my inventory? That'll tell me what I was making. Nope, not really, but I know I need more. Yeah, we're not going to need that much, but... yeah. Here's another titanium. Yes. Yeah, let's go grab some nuts from mulch. Oh, you guys just ran out of... Oh, they didn't run out of ingredients, they ran out of storage space. Did I get the right number? Yeah, 600. That's more than enough. My foot itches. Sorry. Don't you just hate it when you get a random itch? Alright, we don't need you for now. You're out of power again. But how much did my little worker bees make? 3248. Do we have any carbon in any of these warehouses over here? I don't remember. No. And no. But we give it just a temporary boost for a little while. I think this is the best thing we could actually feed it. But I don't want to use all my graphite because we need the graphite for other things. Let's see. Yeah. Graphite is the best thing we could feed it. There she goes. Now let's go start. We gotta make wire.
So did some quick adding up of numbers for all the stuff we need to build.
And I can't let that get below 580. So I think we'll stop this when we get to here. Alright, so we need a total of 50 motors, and the motors require silicone gel. So let's make some of this. Look. Cancel. Silicone gel. Alrighty, let's see here. I think I have some water pipe in here. And not much. We'll grab the metal sheets too, because we're going to have to make some. Oh look, we already had 3 pumps. And 2 magnetic coils, and an extra motor. Alright, let's get to crafting some of these. We're going to need a lot, because we also need 80 of those for the command tower. Still got plenty of credits. And I figured wire was going to be the limiting factor here. But you need to make 580, and we're at 104. So we'll work back on this until we get to 580, and then we'll switch back over to the wire. And we're not going to be able to make a whole lot of wire, unfortunately. But I do have a plant right nearby that's making wire, so I can always go grab more wire. I'll throw an extra cargo hold on the ship, or two. You know, fly over there, grab the wire, come back. Easy peasy. And with everything we're carrying on the ship, I might have to carry the extra 2 cargo holds with me to go do this big build. Doing the base build is so that we can get mercury production, so that we can start making these bad boys. And we're at 200. 380 to go. $250. Apparently nobody needed strong metal sheets overnight. All 3,000 are still listed for sale. Right there. That's sad. 350. $450. $500. $544. $552. $560. 20 more. $10 more. Last one. And we make 324 wire. doing a little research, this might be in vain. Apparently the coal and brine pool locations are highly sought after, which would explain why there are so many bases on that planet when I was there last. Which means we may have to either go deep into Strand or talking down in here somewhere in Strand, or over in here in Hubris Major, or down here in Hubris Alpha. And this one would probably be my best bet because there's Sama right there where I could refuel, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 brings me to there. And then from there it would be 1, 2, and it should be that planet right there. Because I think the one in Cairn might not have any more open brine and coal deposits together. Unfortunately. We'll run this up to 300. That stopped, so we're missing something there. Getting it in my ear. It's probably doing the same thing for you guys too, huh? I turned it up because I couldn't hear the music, and then the next 2 songs later, it's booming in my ear. I mean, we'll go back up to the planet in Cairn. We'll go back up to here, to this. I was on the wrong planet. That's the planet we need. You know what? It might be the gel. So let's make some more gel. I just realized I was on the completely wrong planet. That's Tush's 3. We need Tush's 2, which is this one. We were at this one. So we gotta get to this planet. I don't know how I completely missed the planet. Well, I have trouble navigating. Alright, now we can make it. We'll make a few extras because I have a feeling we're going to need a few extras. There we go, 60 should do it. And then we'll have to go and grab, I think it was 150 SMS out of my back warehouse by the shuttle pad. That explains why I didn't see any on the planet I was looking for. I was on the wrong planet. So cross your fingers, we might be in luck. Oh man. Alright, so we're gonna need at least one drone, maybe? Because all the liquids I've noticed don't require drones. So we need... Let me get my post-it here so I can actually face the microphone here. Alright, so we need 2 chemical factories, 2 cisterns, a warehouse, the power plant, the extractor, liquid extractor. And I think I'm forgetting something. Oh, and that bad boy that we have in our inventory already. I'll have to go back and look at the power plant to see how functional it was with a carbon. We may take a couple solar panels just to be on the safe side. We have some solar cells in here, and I think our other warehouse in the back over there has solar cells too. $48 to go. So, yep, we'll have to get that, like I said, from the back warehouse there by the shuttle pad. And then we can make our 50 pumps. And we'll also need 160 gel for the 2 cisterns, 160 water pipes for the cisterns, plus 240 for the 2 chemical factories, plus the extra I made for making the pumps. And then we need 50 stainless plate, 25 structural beams, 80 mag coil, 250 concrete for the command tower. 20 pumps for the liquid extractor, 40 stainless plate for the liquid extractor, 10 concrete, and 80 water pipes. It all adds up very quickly. And I'm not sure if I have enough concrete here, but that's fine because we'll be flying past. I believe we literally have to go, yeah, we gotta, so instead of going this route, we can go up to here, go to my coal base, you know, this one down here. The coal base, grab some concrete from there. I have a warehouse sitting there with 2,000 concrete sitting in it. $320. 29 to go. And building this base isn't, I'm not going to have to buy another Corpo permit. I won't have to buy this to make a base because when we got this, you know, technology or science, Tech 5, sorry, Tech 5, we got the ability to build an extra base and do the power transmitter. Different bases in the same stellar system, which means my coal and steel base could share power, and because I only have one base in Threshold, or two bases in Threshold, but they're on the same planet, those two could share. If I had other bases in, like my understanding is that same stellar system, which I think this is what they call stellar system, unless they refer to it as this being the same stellar system. Either way, I only have the bases here. I don't have anything else in Threshold, and that's Threshold. And up here, if it's this section, then these two bases could share power. Now, if it's, you know, this section, I doubt it's that. I think it's more like this. Because I don't think they'd allow you to build a base here and then say, you've got a base all the way over here and you can share power. I don't think it works that way. 19 motors to go. Sitting at 43 with 18 remaining. And then it's basically just running around and gathering up all the other random bits I need. Oh no, we're going to have to make some more magnetic coils. Because we're at 80 right now, with 16 more motors to go. I mean, we can just go to 5, but that's going to take 25 motors, or magnetic coils. We'll have to go and pick up some more wire. Which is fine. It's perfectly fine. We have a base right next door that we can go get it from. I just didn't want to do that. Just go pick up 370 wire from my other base. Actually, 770. Wait, where's my list? Yeah, we can't bring all that back. I was thinking about doing a cart pusher request after I get done doing the base. So we can pick up the wire needed for that, which is 3,800. We'll pick up just the 370 we need. that'll give me enough to make 80 more magnetic coils. Six remaining. Can't remember if I did a time check, but it is currently 6:05 and we are 52 minutes into the video. Got out of the shower this morning and oh man, my hair has gotten really long and frizzy. I don't get paid until next Friday because the first falls on the Saturday. So maybe I'll risk it and see if there's anybody that can do beard work here in town. Last time I looked, there wasn't anybody that was very experienced with beards. But I need to have my beard, I need the dead ends cut off basically so it'll keep growing. And last time I tried cutting the dead ends off, I cut almost 3 inches off because my eyesight is so bad. It's ridiculous. Alrighty, let's go to the other base. Run, 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 run. Whee! Oh, we got damage. I'm excited that we're in the background. We're also building we're working on stuff for upgraded ship. We've got the assemblers working on 2 different components, I do believe. Or did we set all 4 of them to support hardware? I'm pretty sure I only set 2 to that. Can't remember what I set the other 2 assemblers doing. But right now we need the Mercury to start doing the light alloy stuff. I'm really wanting to get a set of joysticks, dual joysticks, so that I can get into doing some space racing kind of games. I see videos of those all the time on TikTok, and they look like so much fun. And if I enjoy it a lot, I may end up making a simple homemade cockpit that I can attach to my computer. I mean, I'd have to set it up to where it'll have its own like dual screens or triple screens, 2 laid landscape mode, not paying attention, I was too busy flying, but 2 of the screens would be landscape mode with the 3rd one in portrait mode so that I can read chat if I'm live streaming. Yeah, just slam right in there, buddy. Another thing I also want to get into is American Truck Simulator. Oh, my brain's not working. I played that game back when it very first came out, eons ago. And that should give me 400, right? Yep. Nope. We'll give you back the 1. But I played that game back when it first came out, and I see a lot of videos of that game online on TikTok as well. It looks like that game has progressed like light years from when I used to play it. And of course that would require me making either making another cockpit to sit in, or making it to where flight sim rig and the truck driving rig can be interchangeable. I don't know, just ideas for down the road. I mean, I really liked playing Star Citizen, but that game wasn't getting a whole lot of views, surprisingly. Granted, that game's been around for, what, 10, 15 years? So there's lots and lots of videos of people play that game religiously. And some of the cockpits that people have made just for that game are crazy detailed. Like one guy, he's got pretty much the entire ship layout of the ship he flies. He built it for his homemade cockpit with all the screens that you have in the game. He's got every single screen set up as different tablets that function for different parts of the ship. It's crazy detailed. And his seat even has the ejection handle built into it. So he pulls that, and on the game it makes him eject out of the ship. It's got to be hundreds and hundreds of hours of time fabricating that cockpit he made. Alright, I don't think I need any more nuts and bolts. And then there's other videos of guys that just attach the joysticks to their desk and fly that way. Very simple. There we go. If I miscalculated again, I figured it was 1 per instead of 2 per. That's fine. We always need magnetic coils. Like for the... Here, I'll show you. So the cart pushers, we need 80 of these, right? So that means we're going to need 80 of those, which means magnetic coils. 240. That's why I don't mind making 160 right now, because that's less I have to make later. That's if we actually have time. My head is pounding, and we're only an hour into the video. I want to try and at least make it to 2 hours.
I also need to get back into playing some of the other games I was playing.
The last Caretakers had a couple of updates. I'm pretty sure Outbound has had a couple of updates. I think Myst has had a few updates. Green Hell hasn't had any updates, but I need to get back into playing that on the survival mode. I've already beat the storyline mode. And there's a couple of games I haven't even played yet that I want to start playing. Like, I bought the first 2 games to the Deliver Us series. There's Deliver Us the Moon, Deliver Us Mars, and then the third one that's in production right now is called Deliver Us Home. I watched gameplays of the first 2 videos and it looked really good. And they were included in the bundle pack I bought. Can't remember which game I bought, but there was a total of 5 games for $25. So the games averaged out to $5 a piece. So I ended up getting a bunch of games that, like, I only wanted one of the games, but I bought the bundle so that all the games were cheap. And another one that had a massive update was Forever Skies. That one's had a couple of updates think 2 or 3 since last time I played it.
They reworked all the power systems and included an onboard generator that you can use.
Yeah, that game had some major updates. But unfortunately, with my back, I can only do one game a day because after sitting here for 2, 3, 4 hours or longer, you know, it's kind of difficult for me to try and do another game. Like, I'm loving this game. I know you guys aren't really liking it because it's so grindy, but I absolutely love the game. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see me play other games. If so, then I can always do this one in the background, or try and do 2 games a day, or do this and then on another day play a different game, and just log in long enough to make sure I still have enough Corpo credits to maintain my permits. You know, my $4,500 a day it costs me to run all my bases because I'm running 4 Corpo bases. And it says 4 of 5, which means I can probably have one more. Oh wait, no, that's because I can have a base myself. Here it is. Yeah, see, 2 of 3. So I can actually. Does that mean I can have another Corpo base? No. And this one, this one and this one aren't progressing very well. Well, the science, I mean, this one. Graphite crystal, 200. 200 aquamarine. Azurite stone, malachite, pyrites. These ones here would give me great points. We're almost there on the diamond. I think I'm like 1 or 2 away. Emerald. Let's look up here at emerald. Back up. Means, oh my. Alright, so I'm looking at the big map, and the only place that has emeralds is in Jester, which is level 6 exploration. And ladies and gentlemen, I am only level 4. But if it's like technology, it maxes out at 5, so I don't know how people are getting in to a level 6 exploration area for emeralds. Like, I have no clue. And there's no emeralds for sale, no diamonds for sale. I just happened to check this door real quick. It was, right now I've got 3 open tabs for the Spacecraft tools website. I've got the map, the Corpo requests, and the market. Makes it easy to switch between all of them.
$14 to go, which is 7 more processes.
That could have been my other problem too. I didn't have any coffee yesterday. I found if I go more than 24 hours without caffeine, I start getting these. No, we're not moving buildings. Big fingers, little keyboard. But as I was saying, if I don't have coffee, I start getting these massive headaches. Okay, so mercury. It takes 12 minutes and uses 5 amps, or MA for power. So, and that's 40 brine. I'm hoping the liquid extractor holds a significant amount. I actually got that one correct, 150. And how long until you return? Oh, okay. I thought it said 13 minutes. I was like, wait, no, that can't be right. Okay. So it's 13 or 31 minutes away from arriving at my titanium base. And then it'll take 24 hours to get back here. With another 500 SMS. And there was 1,000 in that warehouse. 50 pumps. And away we go. It'll actually give me 53 pumps. And on this wonderful note, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I need to go make another cup of coffee. Alrighty, 35 to go. So like I was saying, you guys want to see me play some other games, drop a comment down below and let me know what game you guys want to see me play. I'm down for playing other games. Like I said, I can always do this one in my off time and then just bring you guys back in a video and show you the updates I do. Granted, that goes against everything I promised I wouldn't do. Or I can try and fit 2 videos in a day, or, you know, alternate them. One, like this one day, another game the next day, and then back to this one. As long as I'm making, you know, doing those cart pusher requests on the days when I do a video, I'll have to be able to maintain the credits. 9,100 for every 2 days. So I can manage to go skip a day of this game and play a different game if you guys want to watch me play a different game. And don't be bashful in those comment fields. I appreciate any and all comments you guys give me. And I also just realized that, let's see here. I am currently sitting at 301 videos. So I made 300 2 days ago. I didn't even realize that. So this video here will be 302. And 1 year, 10 days.
One T to go.
Sorry. Microphone stand's kind of in the way of where my mods are all sitting on the side of the desk. And of course, for the newcomers that weren't around when I was doing my live streams, I don't show my face there either. I'm a faceless streamer, faceless YouTuber. One, I don't own a webcam, and 2, I don't like being on camera. Even though D from D&We Gaming, he told me, you know, don't even be bashful about the camera, just be yourself and be natural. Which I do that just talking into you guys on the microphone. But I don't know if I'd be able to handle with a live camera going. mean, heck, I'd probably slip up and be scratching my balls or something, and you guys point that out and be like, "You're not supposed to do that on camera." 10 pumps remaining. Or I'd go to scratch my nose and you guys would think I'm digging at my nose. Digging for gold or whatever. Five more to go. And then it's all about gathering all the materials I need for all the buildings I want to build. First off, we're going to start with the gel. I can drop the 7 back in the warehouse and just make 80. So I'll make 80. And then whatever's left will go back in the warehouse, the 7. Gel. Sorry, I was reading my building sheet for what the buildings I want to do. I wrote it on the same note that I left myself last night. Well, yesterday. After I got off the video. 20 more. Sorry, 2 more runs. There's 60. Here's the last one. Now, of course, the thing I didn't write down was the multiples of buildings. I've only got it written down as, singles. Stainless plate was in the back, but I don't think I have any more in there. We'll go look. Because just for the 2 chemical factories, I need 160. Oofda. We gotta go get some copper. Let's make sure we have enough aluminum first here. Okay, we have plenty of aluminum. Let's run some numbers real quick. So we need 160 for the 2 chemical factories. Another 50 for the command tower. The cisterns don't need any. $4 for the warehouse. Ah, there it is, 40 for the liquid extractor. And I think that's it, but we'll grab some extra, so a total of 254. Oh yeah, we don't need the iron on us. So we have I was trying to calculate how much copper we're going to grab. I think I'll just grab a couple hundred. You know, 400 or 500. We don't need that. We don't need the silicone ingots on us. I'm trying to lighten myself up a little bit before I go to the copper base, just so I don't overburden myself grabbing copper. So we don't need those. We don't need the nuts and bolts. I grabbed way too many of those. But look, we still have a stockpile of it. It's because I made all that for the small modules. Or no, the regular modules, sorry, 200 modules kits. Metal sheets, we need that for anything. Ah, yes, we need 50 for the warehouse. Alright, let's run over and grab some copper. Now you're down to the 0 wire. Okay, you're good. Maybe we'll bring a touche of wire back with us just for the assemblers. What were you guys doing? What were you guys doing? I can't remember. Stainless plates. That's where all my copper went. Oh wait, no. You guys weren't even set up. I just set them to stainless plates so that it wouldn't keep running. Off to the copper! Rename. I can build extra ships, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this ship intact and then build my new ship, and then once it's built to the way I want it, I'm going to take the parts off of this one that I want on the new ship. Let's see, we need some copper. view. Alright, you're maxed out now. What did I say I was going to bring back? $200 should be fine. 100 in each. Because they're both low on microchips.
So at most it'll do 11 each, but it costs us 12 wire for each one of the support hardware.
So I think it'll only do like maybe 7 or 8, possibly 9. Starter ship had a lot better handling than this big old behemoth does. But I'm hoping when I build the new ship it handles better. The SP should be better too. Because we're going to make some advanced frames, I think it's called. Some 16 by. I can't remember the exact specifications. You wrote it down somewhere. 16 by 6 by 2. We're going to make 2 of those to go right down the center line of the ship. And then we're going to use the very light alloys for the remaining pieces of the ship. So my ship's going to be much longer than it is. Actually, I think when we land, I will look at the ship menu and see exactly how long my ship is. It might only be 16 long. Brakes. Alrighty. Let's grab our aluminum. So we have 139, we need 254-ish, call it 300. So we need to make at least 200. So 0.06. There's 200, that'll leave us with 400 copper. Alright, let's get the wire putting these assemblers over here. And then we'll start making the stainless plates, and then I'll look at the ship thingy-majigger. Yeah, see, it only takes 100. Oh, you're out of microchips. Did we have any microchips left in here? I think we pulled them all out. Oh, wait, no. Now we'll put the others in here. There we go. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that fun stuff. Stainless plates. And kickoff. And then you. Okay, so that's an 8. And that equals out to an 8, so that my ship would still be the same length. Maybe I can do more than just 2. Now see, if I were to add a third one on here, we'd be 3 long. And then show you. We're going to do a couple of those bad boys. So they're 6 wide, 16 long, and 2 high. So maybe we can do 3 of these bad boys. See, that's not what I wanted. The frame is 2048, but they're heavy. With them being so heavy, I'll have to add the extra 2 engines. The only reason I pulled them off is because we were over SP and constantly overheating when I was using my boosters. But if we do 3 of those bad boys, right, and then we come to these ones, we can start making some of these. 8 long, 3 wide, 2 high. And these would be like the side pieces to those other ones. And then we're going to make a bunch of these and a bunch of these, because these have hardly any frame but lots of support points. I think it's the same support points as, let's see, 8x3x2. Does this have an 8x3x2? 8x3x2. 480 with 72 frame. .480 with 4 frame. I'm not sure. I just know these are lighter, so it might actually work out to where I can actually have more on the ship and make my ship much, much bigger. I don't know, I'm kind of winging it. And I believe these are the ones that we were making. And now we're currently making this. We're currently making those in that one smelter. Oh, geez, got a message from my mama. She's doing much better now after her procedure she had the other day. She had to have a camera stuck in both ends. And they're doing some, I think she said, testing on the polyps they found in her stomach. Or something like that. I can't rightly remember. But I've had her car pretty much since the night before, and it's just been parked outside. I don't feel comfortable just utilizing someone else's car and just driving it around and wasting their fuel. So her car has just been sitting out in my parking space because I'm one of the few people that have an assigned parking space because it's a handicapped space with my apartment number on it. Her complex has quite a few more people with, you know, assigned handicapped spaces because her complex has more older people, I guess you could say it. Whereas mine's more geared towards families. And in all honesty, I don't know how much longer the complex is going to let me stay here. My youngest will be 18 in 2 more years, so I don't know if they'll let me continue living here after she turns 18. Because they're both on my lease, because I do have joint legal custody of the kids. And as far as the landlord knows, they spend time here. A lot of time here. I still got the main map up, right? And I just noticed something. Over in Horizon, which system is this one? I don't think I've explored it yet. Where's Sax is here. So in this system here, there's a planet that has coal and brine. Cool. And then Amundson's here. Then you got this one. Then it shoots over to here and then shoots up. There's another planet or another system up here with a planet that has coal and brine on it. And that one's actually not too bad. It's pretty close to the Horizon station. Alright, so there's all my stainless plate. Let's go put our wire away because we don't need it. Alrighty, have those? That is the question of the day. Do we have structural beams? Yes, we do. What was the 5 I was holding for? Okay, so we needed 4 for the warehouse. Ah, that's what I needed the 5 for. So I actually have everything we need for this already. Okay. I don't have that written down either. Alright, so we need... Okay, so that's for the power plant and the command center. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for the warehouse. Okay, I've got the stuff. Oh, I need another 80. Gee. Do I have 160 gel on me? Nope. I only have 80. Yeah, I should be getting something somewhere. Run. How much did we put away? 7, okay. Silicon ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go make that other 80 right quick. I have the brain of a snail, I swear. I have 80 mad coil on me still, right? Yep. Okay. Next, I have to go and grab 16 more beams too. I didn't realize the chemical factory. Oh crap, I lost count. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's for the power plant. Running up to 30. That's 25 for the command center. Okay, 46 is where we gotta go. 46. 4 more for the warehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extractor. 2 for the factory. We got the stuff for that. We got the stuff for you. Oh yeah, we're missing concrete for you. We're not building you. Missing concrete here. I think I just needed to grab 350 concrete from my coal plant. I think. How's our ship fuel? Oh, it doesn't tell us. I thought it did. Darn. We don't need the copper ingots on us, that's for sure. What do we have going in here as storage, people? Oh, graphite crystal, which none of it's being made right now. Let's grab a little bit more. 1 second. Not sure why that happened. We're going to grab a little bit more structural beams to be on the safe side. Grab another 25. I'll take up to 75. Oh, look at that. We're at 66B titanium already, people. And you're still smoking, so you're still running. grab the titanium out of there and stuff it over there in that warehouse where it's getting the titanium. Oh, there's no room in there. Yeah, you're full. Okay, so the rest was stuff back over in the irons. Man, this guy's got some pretty strong knees carrying this amount of weight, and he's able to jump over the railings. Righty. Let's see how we're doing on fuel here. That should be okay. And we are going here first. Actually, I did not know we can make a direct flight to Tushish from here. Sweet. But we need to go to the whole base first. That's his home base. Where I keep seeing him at. Go this way. And grab 400 concrete to be on the safe side. It's a little extra. Now we gotta make sure we actually go to the right planet this time. We had the right system, just the wrong planet. And you guys are working on silicone ingots, my man. 120. What did I say? 400, right? Give me 405. We're still good for weight. What did that say? Energy consumption 0. Oh, that's because the warehouse doesn't use energy. How is this doing? You know what? We can use that to help boost up the I know I can steal one. We'll grab 2 from here. I forgot to bring drones. And this base should have a few extra drones just kind of chilling.
I grabbed the A carbon to kind of give the power plant a boost while it starts making its own A carbon. Putting it in the warehouse.
And I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 drones I need. One for the extractor to the warehouse, one from the warehouse to the power plant.
Because I don't think
the liquid stuff needs drones, unless I'm putting it into bottles, and I'm not. I'm basically taking the brine water from one cistern to the chemical factory, and then it comes out of the chemical factory and goes into the other cistern. We'll grab a couple extra drones while we're here, though, just to be on the safe side. I still cannot pronounce your name, Rohinoki. It just so happens I have quite a few extra drones sitting here because I shut down the processes of a few other buildings. And we'll also check on this warehouse. Oh, you're almost full. Look at you. How's the A carbon? Is empty. How's the iron ingots? Probably empty too. Oh, got plenty of those. I was hoping to maybe still some more A carbon, but that's fine. Bum, 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 bum. And then I just have to change the note that I left. I wrote it down that I needed to map. We're going here. There. I wrote down 2 drones on my note. I've had to change it to 4. I'm feeling it's going to be on the other side. Trying not to go to the wrong side of this now. Okay, I'm looking at that one. That's how I missed it. I didn't look down. I just assumed that was the place. They're both kind of reddish orange. Right, they are, aren't they? Yeah, that one's a little darker. Now, fingers crossed, we find what we're looking for. This planet looks very, very hot. realized I landed right next to a marker. Got a block, my friend. Aiming for the 2. Yeah, boy! Oh, they're really close together, aren't they? See how bad this gets. You know what I just realized I forgot to bring with me? Take a guess. Take a wild guess. Alright, so... You guys guess it yet? That's right, we forgot to bring the wire. Alright, now we need to do... warehouse. And fuel. Command tower. What else we're missing? But lucky. There's this, that, and then we'll go ahead and go like this. Alright. Wow, 9 seconds? That's fast. We might have to bring some more cisterns here. And then we're setting you up as this. That's that. Alright. So drop those in there, that in there, that in there. We'll go ahead and drop that in there for now. And now we're 0, so we gotta bring back some magnetic coils and wire. Every time I build a base, I forget something. I always seem to forget something somewhere. If we have to come back, we have to come back. What are our bases' names? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would probably will name us 7. That's probably not spelled right. It might be. Okay, so we're gonna go 1. Each one there. Not even in line. But at this point, I don't care. Now let's see. 40 of 90. So I don't think we even needed that bad boy. These aren't even running yet, so... Please tell me it's all going in here first. Okay, this one's the empty one. Alright, then we do this. We snatch all of our stuff back up. I don't know why it's not letting me put it. Invalid building. This building cannot receive another drone route with this item. There we go. We have her set up. Start running Mercury. And since it takes 12 minutes, right? And that takes 9 seconds for each one, it should be more than enough to power through these and probably start filling up cisterns. I might have to come back and build some more. Do we have enough stuff to put in those cisterns? 7 more pumps. Yeah, we'd have to go back home and build some more stuff to come back here. What's our footprint looking like? And see, I hadn't built a water extractor before, so I wasn't sure on it. 28 of 110. We got plenty of room. So here we could actually do a couple more, probably. Give me a second here. So in an hour, it's pulling out 360. Okay. And this one will run through 200 in an hour. So yeah, it'll be just enough to keep those both running. But we've got our Mercury base set up and running. Oh, we're down to 4%. I don't know what that means, but we need to get back on our ship and get off this planet. %. I didn't realize those had durability. Good to know. And we're headed home. Changed my mind. I gotta go here, drop off stuff, go to Rackmoo, refuel, then go to Meyer first. We need stainless plates. And I don't want to craft 800 of them. But while we're at Rackmoo, we'll accept the request for some cart pushers. Cart pusher engines. So we can make 30,000 credits today for the corporation. I think I'm going to put the A carbon back there. And let my chemical factories here make some more carbon superfuel. Or we'll just go stuff some in there. I don't think I have a new route set up for these guys. And what do you have in here right now? Hardly anything. Good. These are some of the extra drones I grabbed from space. Shh, don't tell anybody. Alright, what else do we have in our inventory here? Bunch of stuff that can go in the warehouse. That's what we have in our inventory. Voila, 0 inventory. Now we can go to Karakmu, refill our mag, and then go to our aluminum base and get some stainless plate. Way up there. There we go. And while we're here, we'll accept that back. That's why we're overheating. I can haul 4,100. I forgot to take those extra 2 cargo holds off that I put on yesterday. Oh, thank you. You haven't said welcome to me in forever. Usually you're telling me, don't die.
Looking for something? I've got you covered. Here's what's available.
No. Low credits for all that crap. This is 30,000 credits. We'll take this one.
And signed. Bring me all those materials and you'll get the credit.
was thinking about going back to the Mercury base to do a screenshot, but then I realized no, because I don't have any more stuffs. Suit chips. And I don't think that was something I can make. Eventually, I should actually build a second warehouse here for the stainless plate. I think I only have one warehouse and it only holds 1,000. And a load server, madam. The only reason I was mentioning doing another warehouse is the fact that I'd be able to knock out 2 of these requests back to back and then deliver them both at the same time for 60,000 credits. Maybe weight shouldn't be too bad. And I have everything sitting in my main base. We'll look and see what my footprint looks like. So that planet was actually hotter than the last hot planet we went to get the space corn seed. Brakes and dock. Oh no, I have 2 warehouses here. I just keep forgetting I have 2 warehouses here. So if we look in this warehouse, 216. And if we look in this warehouse, full. So let's grab the 200 from here. Then we'll grab the 1,000 from here, right? That only leaves me with having to make 400. And I'm pretty sure why everything stopped over here. You're full, that's why. Oh, the aluminum is slowed down. Is my power not up to spec here? $56 of 100. What is going slow here? You're full. have a lot of aluminum. And you have a lot of aluminum. I haven't taken any aluminum out of here. Anyway, I have 1200. I should have enough aluminum and copper at my base to make another 400 stainless plates. That'll give me my 1600 I need. Big milestone for the day was getting the Mercury plant set up. Maybe we can fit it all. I mean, we can carry 4100, so I don't think it's going to weigh 1700, 1800, 1700. We will see. If it does, it does. We can always go and drop stuff off and fly back. Our boosters, and then we fly in this way. Okay, 32 and 6, so we need 200 over. Alright, so okay, so we're 500 short. I don't remember how much wire we took to the main base. Maybe we can drop 800 steel plates off. And go back and get the rest of the wire we need. You know, when you're flying up high, it doesn't feel like you're going very fast, but you get close to that ground. Really need to quit messing around. I'm going, one of these times I'm going to slam into something. Let's go check that nut and bolt warehouse, because that's where I dropped the wire. Let's see if we're lucky and there was 500 in there. I don't think there was. You guys ate up all my extra wire already? How rude. Oh, let's just. And 3600 is just for, or 3800 is just for one process, not two. Might be able to fit 800 in here. Got that in another warehouse. There we go. Just to be on the safe side. Let's go get our 500. After we drop this off somewhere in a warehouse that has room. Nope, you're actually getting full. You'll work for now. Alright, let's go get 500. More wire. $3,800. wasn't paying attention. There we go. 2,800 even. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Then we'll have to come back and grab another 3,800. I'm thinking of doing 160 cart pushers. Do I have enough silicon ingots to do all the substrate construct? I do not. Yeah, 120. 60 will do 240. So I need 120 to do 480. I mean 60 will do 240. I need 120 to do 480. Yeah. That's what I said. I remember. Now, I know why the freaking aluminum wasn't processing over there. It's 2 to 1. 2 aluminum to 1 copper. Stop it. $120. Alright, what else do we need? Need some iron ingots. Close enough, 240. And we need some nuts and bolts. 120 of those bad boys. What else are we missing here? Wire, nuts and bolts, stainless plates. Oh, I need to go get some copper and aluminum in them. 200.
grab more aluminum. Oh, what? Yep, we needed 200 more aluminum. I drew a blank when I was looking at it, like, what do we need? Even though I just said it was 2 to 1. That should be right. And we only need 200 of that. Alright, let's go make up our extra 400 plate. Do we do that one first, or we do this one first? Let's go with this one first. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, my phone decided to connect the Bluetooth headset to the phone instead of it going to the computer. That was weird. Considering my phone's Bluetooth has been on this entire time, it's been on for days, and the only thing that my headset connects to is the computer usually. And then, just out of the blue, it connects to my phone. So I apologize for that. So 350 to go. Slow process. We'll just work on stuff for one order for right now. So we need 240 of this, 60 ingots worth, and we have 117, so, yep. Mm-hmm. I'm actually contemplating on having that start running again. And it would require me setting up a shuttle landing pad over at the copper base and having it transfer copper to here. Then I'd have to set up a warehouse to store the copper here. I have a... How much does that require? 1. So I'd be able to go through 107 processes with that machine. Which would give me quite a lot of azurite. Well, malachite and azurite. Because we need both for the laboratory. We need 50 for this one and 200 for that one. And then whatever we don't need, we can sell. And this one's fairly close. And I think I might actually have some in the other warehouse. I might actually have enough to do that research. I'll have to take a look when I get done with the substrate here. And we are halfway there. And we are going to end up going over just a little bit today. Because I at least want to, if not get the request completed to turn in, and turned in, at least get it completed so that I can turn it in tomorrow. And before I turn it in, I'll go ahead and make up the second batch so that I can have enough for 2 requests and turn them both in tomorrow. So we'll make 60,000 credits. I was looking at the market for the malachite stone. The cheapest price right now is 64 credits, and they have 37 for sale. The next price is 65, and they have 600 for sale. And for the azurite stone, there's a total of 31 for sale. Cheapest price is 114 credits with 15. The other one is 16 units for 299. So I could literally sell those for a decent price in the market. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Like for the azurite stone, I can sell it for 100 and make a profit. And malachite, I could sell it for 50 and make a profit. I think that's the best way to make to sell stuff, is to just sell the raw ingots and stuff. Because I'm fairly certain my strong metal sheet is still not sold. And I actually have it listed at 32% below the normal market price. Normal market price is $36.90, correct, 90 cents. And I've got it listed at 25. And we're at 200. And I'm the only person that has any of that listed for sale right now. But we'll leave it there. Someone will buy it eventually. $220. 20 more to go. But I gotta make some metal sheets. And I still gotta make this. $232. 8 more to go. $240. Alright, let's kick this out. See if we go quick. And metal sheets, we need 240 as well. For some reason my math seems off. That just requires solid frame casing. Oh, that's this one. Okay. So 16 times 4. Ooh. 16 times 4. So that's a total of 64 of these ones we would need. Sorry, the solid. So we need 64 of these guys. Okay. And then you take your 64, multiply that by 12. Nope, that was the right number. I just wrote the things down wrong on my paper. Solid frame, we need a total of 16 solid frame casing. Which is this one. 64 of those. And it requires, to make that we need to do that, which is 4 of those, which is this one, requires that. So we're going to need 768 unbending beams, plus $192. $192 plus 768. I can do it from here. Okay, if that math is right. 2,880 unbendium ingots. 1,920 steel ingots. I think I have that. I don't think we're anywhere close to those. No, we only got like 400. And we got plenty of metal sheets. But I think what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to call it here. We'll call it here, and then we'll pick up tomorrow and make the rest of the stuff to do 2 full orders for the cart pushers. And then we'll take the bus over to our Mercury base and see how it's coming along with the Mercury. And we may have to take that I can build here, but I'd have to bring it back. Or actually I can make that at the Mercury base. Actually no, I don't want to do that. So we'll have to bring we'll have to put a water tank on our ship. go. I have to make a note of that. But we're going to call it here, ladies and gentlemen, so please smash that like and subscribe button. Drop any comments you have down below. I will answer them. And check out the links in the bio and the video description. Everything is there from my Facebook, Discord, Twitch, Stream Elements, Tipping, the merch store, and buymeacoffee.com/FatHippoGaming, where you can where you can send me personalized tips based on how generous you guys are, and also sign up for monthly memberships. Each one of those monthly memberships comes with a unique item from the merch store. Everything is at my cost, and I can personalize those for you. You just gotta drop me a message and let me know what you guys want on it, and I'll get that shipped out to you. Once again, this is Fat Hippo Gaming saying ciao, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.